Concacaf Nations League. Its finale tonight. SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California is the scene of the 2025 Concacaf Nations League Final. This competition will have a new champion by the end of the night.
This is the Nations League trophy, and today the road to the championship begins. 41 nations, 3 leagues rise together to write the next chapter of the CONCACAF story.
Hello everyone and welcome to the official draw of the 2026-27 Concacaf Nations League. My name is Mariah Ramharak and I'll be one of your hosts for this afternoon's draw.
And I'm Fernando Palomo, and we're excited to officially launch another edition of this competition.
Well, today marks an exciting moment for football across our region as we launch the 5th edition of the Concacaf Nations League.
Over the course of today's event, we will learn the groups for Leagues A, B, and C, hear from CONCACAF leadership, and take a closer look at what promises to be another exciting edition of the tournament.
Yeah, but before we continue, please join me in welcoming CONCACAF President Victor Montagliani, who will deliver his opening remarks.
Following an unforgettable FIFA World Cup across Canada, Mexico, and the United States, I want to congratulate our CONCACAF teams, their players, staff, and supporters for the pride and passion they brought to the world stage. As a region, we were also proud to welcome the global football community with open arms across 3 host countries. Fans from around the world experienced the energy, diversity, and spirit that make CONCACAF so special. And beyond football, this World Cup reminded us of the humanity at the heart of our game. At a time that sense of connection matters more than ever, the World Cup showed the power of football to create understanding, belonging, and hope. It was a powerful reminder of the progress our region continues to make and of what is possible when we come together through football. Now, it is time to turn our attention to the next chapter. Over the past 4 editions, the CONCACAF Nations League has transformed football across our region. It has created more meaningful matches, more competitive opportunities for our member associations, and more moments for players, teams, and fans to believe, grow, and rise to the occasion. Today, as we begin the 5th edition of the competition, we are proud to introduce a refreshed CONCACAF Nations League identity. This new look is the result of 8 years of progress, both on and off the field. It reflects how far the competition has come, while also representing the ambition and unity that will carry us forward. With new league champions to celebrate, new rivalries ahead, and another exciting journey about to begin, the CONCACAF Nations League will continue to elevate our region through competition, pride, and shared purpose. Together, we rise. 41 teams, 41 countries across the region, millions of fans unified as one. I am excited to share the new CONCACAF Nations League. Take a look at what's to come.
Thank you, Victor. And what an exciting new look for the Concacaf Nations League. The new brand really captures the energy and passion that makes this competition so special.
Absolutely. Together we rise. The Nations League continues to play an important role in the development of men's national team football across our region, providing meaningful and competitive matches for all 41 member associations.
And once again, we'll see teams from North America, Central America, and the Caribbean competing for promotion, titles, and qualification opportunities. Let's take a closer look at the format for the 2026-27 Concacaf Nations League.
The Concacaf Nations League returns for its 5th edition, continuing to play a key role in the growth and development of men's national team football across the region, while also serving as the qualifying competition for the 2027 Concacaf Gold Cup. The 2026-2027 edition will be played during the FIFA match windows of September, October, and November 2026, with the Concacaf Nations League Finals and the inaugural Leagues B and C Championships taking place in March 2027. The tournament will once again feature 3 tiers of competition: Leagues A, B, and C, with all 41 CONCACAF men's national teams placed into leagues based on their performance in the previous edition. Starting with League A, which includes 16 teams, the 12 lowest-ranked teams will be drawn into 2 groups of 6, while the 4 highest-ranked teams are preceded in the quarterfinals. Group stage play will take place in September and October, using a Swiss-style format, with each team competing in 4 matches, 2 at home and 2 away. At the conclusion of the group stage, the winners and runners-up of each group will advance to the quarterfinals, where they'll join the league's 4 preceded teams. The home and away quarterfinals will take place in November, with the 4 winners qualifying for the Concacaf Nations League Finals. Moving to League B, 16 teams will be divided into 4 groups of 4. During the FIFA match windows of September, October, and November, each team will play every other team in its group twice, for a total of 6 matches. At the conclusion of the group stage, the 4 group winners will advance to the inaugural League B Championship. Group stage matches will once again be played at centralized venues, a format introduced in the previous edition to reduce travel demands and support member associations in delivering the highest possible standards of competition. The September matches will be hosted by the 3rd highest ranked team in each group, the October matches by the 2nd highest ranked team, and the November matches by the highest ranked team. Finally, in League C, the 9 teams will be divided into 3 groups of 3. During the FIFA match window of September and October, each team will play every other team in its group twice, for a total of 4 matches. These matches will also be played at centralized venues, hoping to reduce travel demands and support member associations in delivering the highest possible standards of competition. The 3 group winners and the best second-place finisher will advance to the inaugural League C Championship. Promotion and relegation between leagues will continue to take place at the conclusion of the group stage. In League A, the teams finishing 5th and 6th in their groups will be relegated to League B. In League B, the 4 group winners will earn promotion to League A, while the 4 4th-place finishers will be relegated to League C. In League C, the 3 group winners, along with the best second-place team, will be promoted to League B. The Concacaf Nations League Finals, along with the League B and League C championships, will be played at centralized venues and will each feature semifinals, a 3rd-place match, and a final, where the respective champions will be crowned. Concacaf, love for our game.
Thank you for that overview. Let's now take a look at the competition structure for the 2026-27 Concacaf Nations League.
The competition will take place across the FIFA match windows in September, October, and November, before concluding with the Concacaf Nations League Finals in March of 2027.
Well, the 41 participating member associations are distributed across Leagues A, B, and C based on their performance in previous editions of the competition. League A features the 16 teams split into 2 groups of 6 teams, the group stage, plus the 4 top-ranked teams that receive a direct bye to the quarterfinals.
League B features 16 teams, and they are divided into 4 groups of 4 teams. Now, League C, that features 9 teams divided into 3 groups of 3 teams. You know, Mariah, I'm so excited about this Nations League. We have all 41 member associations participating. We'll have a champion's crown in each league, and that is for the first time ever, and it will serve as well as qualification and a pathway towards the 2027 Concacaf Gold Cup.
Well, exciting things happening at this Nations League indeed, Fernando. So now that you know about the competition dates, the leagues, and how the tournament will work, let's get to the live draw.
And for that, joining us this evening, conducting today's draw is Concacaf Director of Men's National Competitions, Pedro Velázquez. Pedro, welcome to the stage. By the way, an expert in this sort of things.
Fernando.
It's a pleasure to see you. Now we're all ready to go and kick this off.
Hello, Mariah. Fernando, thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. It is a pleasure to be part of the official draw of the 5th edition of the Concacaf Nations League. I look forward to another outstanding tournament featuring our 41 member associations.
Well, thank you, Pedro. Before we begin, we have one more important video. Let's take a look at tonight's draw procedures and how today's groups will be determined.
The official draw for the Concacaf Nations League group stage will be conducted using a single blind system, with 6 pots for League A, 4 pots for League B, and 3 pots for League C. Based on the CONCACAF rankings, the participating national teams in each league have been distributed equally among their respective pots, with the highest ranked teams placed in Pot 1 and the remaining teams allocated to Pots 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were applicable. The draw will begin with League C. The first team drawn from Pot 1 will be assigned to Group A, position A1. The second team drawn will be assigned to Group B, position B1. And the third team drawn will be assigned to Group C, position C1. Teams drawn from Pots 2 and 3 will be placed using the same procedure, filling positions 2 and 3 in each group, respectively. The same process will then be applied to League B, followed by League A, using the predetermined number of groups and pots for each league. Once all national teams across the 3 leagues have been assigned a group, the draw will conclude. CONCACAF, love for our game.
All right, it's time to get started, and we have some very special guests here tonight to help. Joining us today to assist with the draw are 2 distinguished figures in CONCACAF football.
Now please welcome former Panama international Jaime Penedo, one of the most accomplished goalkeepers in CONCACAF history and a standout representative of Panama for more than a decade.
Hi.
Jaime, bienvenido al sorteo de la Nations League. Welcome to the Nations League draw, Jaime. He'll be assisting us on that side of the stage. Now, Jaime, and I'll ask the question in English first. You've been an international for a long time, and you know how the development of national teams go. And the Nations League and the impact of the Nations League and the development of national teams. Has sido internacional y te has dado cuenta además del impacto en el desarrollo de las selecciones nacionales que ha tenido la Nations League en la región. ¿Cómo lo dimensionas?
No, es un gran torneo, definitivamente es un torneo que te permite mantener esa competitividad dentro del área y eso al final es lo que te hace crecer como equipo.
A big tournament that definitely allows you to keep that competitive edge and of course develop into a quality national team in the region.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for that, Jaime. Also joining us today is Turks and Caicos Islands international Billy Forbes, his country's all-time leading goal scorer and one of the Caribbean's most accomplished footballers.
Welcome.
Billy, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
All right, so a big question for you. Having represented Turks and Caicos throughout your career, what makes competitions like the Concacaf Nations League so special for players and supporters all across the region?
Thank you. Because this competition delivers authentic regional identity across CONCACAF, and also it gave a platform to young players to come out and showcase themselves, not only in the Caribbean, but throughout the world. And I think that's what makes this competition so special.
So special indeed. Well, Jaime and Billy, thank you both for joining us today. With that, we're ready to begin the official draw for the 2026-27 Concacaf Nations League. Pedro, take it away.
Thank you, Mariah. So we will start with League C. So we'll begin going through the pots. Billy, you will be assisting us on the League C draw. We'll start with pot 1, where we have 3 teams: Montserrat, San Martin, Antigua and Barbuda. Pot 2, Aruba, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, where Billy is from. So special time for you, Billy, and your country. Pot 3, British Virgin Islands, Anguilla, and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
All right. Well, thank you, Pedro. It's about that time where we begin the draw. We're ready.
Perfect. Billy, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Please, if you do the honors, drawing the first sphere. This team will go to Group A, position 1.
Again, in League C, 9 teams, 3 groups of 3.
Montserrat.
Montserrat were relegated from League B for the first time. They're the least populated FIFA member, and that's the first one of the fun facts that I'm going to be throwing out tonight.
Oh God, we're going to get a lot.
Yeah.
Great. Let's move along. Billy, please, let's mix the spheres. This second sphere will go to position 1 of Group B.
Antigua and Barbuda.
All right, Antigua and Barbuda, they've been relegated. As a result, they enter League C, and they've recorded 7 Nations League victories so far.
Right. Billy, last sphere from pot 1. That will conclude the first 3 groups and position 1 of Group C.
Saint Martin.
And just a confirmation, San Martin relegated to League C for the upcoming season, so we now know at least 1 member in each of the 3 groups in League C.
Great. Let's move along now. This is where, we're getting very exciting draws. Billy, this sphere will go to position 2 of Group A.
Turks and Caicos Islands.
Well, Turks and Caicos Islands, they remain in League C, and they have scored a total of 23 goals in Nations Leagues.
And we have here with us the top scorer of Turks and Caicos Islands
so lucky.
in the Nations League.
There you go, you put him against Montserrat right away.
Tough one, tough one.
Billy, please, if you do the honors for the next sphere. For position 2 of Group B, now joining Antigua and Barbuda.
Aruba.
Aruba, another team relegated from League B into League C, so another tough opponent to face off. And since 2019, they've accumulated 9 wins in Nations League competition.
And the last sphere of pot number 2, as Fernando alluded before, it's just a confirmation. This team will join San Martin in Group C.
Bahamas.
Bahamas remains in League C, and they have a total of 29 goals scored in this competition.
Perfect. Billy, the last pot from League C. Remember, League C has 3 groups of 3. These teams will join Montserrat and Turks and Caicos in Group A, position 3.
British Virgin Islands.
They continue competition in League C, 6 wins in Nations League play. Now we have concluded or completed Group A in this league.
That's right, Fernando and Mariah. Let's move along now to find out who will be the last team of Group B, joining Antigua and Barbuda and Aruba.
Anguilla.
All right, Anguilla returns to League C, and they'll be seeking their first promotion. They've participated in every CONCACAF Nations League edition. Wow.
Great. Billy, Last sphere, please. This will finalize the League C draw for this 5th edition of the Nations League.
U.S. Virgin Islands.
U.S. Virgin Islands, they've accumulated 6 wins overall in their Nations League participations over the years as they are returning to League C competition for the season.
And they were together as well in the last edition of the Nations League. So we have a rivalry there going on for League C.
I love a good rivalry.
So now we are have concluded the draw for League C. We will now turn our attention to League B and its draw.
Thank you, Fernando. That's right. So let's go and review quickly the pots for League B. Guadeloupe, Guyana, Cuba, and French Guiana are going to be in pot number 1. Pot number 2, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Puerto Rico, Bermuda, and Grenada. Pot 3, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Belize, being promoted to League B with Dominica on pot 3. And pot 4, St. Martin, Bonaire, Barbados, and Cayman Islands.
Thank you, Pedro. Now let's begin the draw. Assisting us now and on this side of the stage, Jaime Penedo. Jaime, te va a tocar ahora sacar de los bolilleros las esferas correspondientes a la posición 1 del grupo A en la Liga B.
So let's find out who will be position 1 of Group A.
Again, 16 teams.
Guyana.
All right, Guyana, having been relegated, they return to League B after 1 season in League A. They've scored 54 goals in this competition.
4 groups of 4. Remember, in League B, the first of each group will go to the Nations League Finals.
Jaime, please, let's confirm position 1 of Group B.
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe back in League B after 1 season in League A, being relegated.
You know, Guadalupe is one of the few teams that have actually come from League C, League B. They were promoted to League A, and now they're back to League B. So we can expect very good games from Guadalupe
Top
in
quality,
this League B Nations League. Jaime, please, if you don't mind going through the next sphere.
Cuba.
All right, Cuba, having been relegated, so they begin this edition in League B, and they've recorded 7 victories in the competition.
Another, not an interesting fact, but just a fact from the competition, is the fact that the group number 1, or position number 1 in each group, will be hosting in the November match date.
Yeah, as we explained it before, the first place, the highest ranked teams will be hosting November. The 3rd ranked teams will be hosting the first part of the September and October window. And the 2nd ranked teams will be hosting the October window. So let's go and confirm the final team from pot 1. This will go to Group D, position D1.
Guyana Francesa.
There you go, French Guiana, another relegated team for this season. They will be competing again in League B. Remember, at the end of the competition, a Final 4 for the first time ever in each of the leagues, League A, League B, and League C.
Great. Jaime, let's move along. Now that we have drawn the highest ranked teams of League B, we'll go to pot 2 to see who will be joining Guyana in position A2.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico, they remain in League B, and they've scored 56 goals in 20 Nations League matches so
20
far.
matches, you said? You know what? I've got another fun fact for you. In those 20 matches, they have never drawn one of them. Not one single time.
So either they've lost or won.
There
They're going to be hoping that they can keep up that good performance.
Yes.
There you go.
I would say so.
Jaime, por favor, la siguiente esfera iría a la posición 2 del grupo B. So position B2 from Group B, joining Guadeloupe.
Bermuda.
Bermuda, after a historic run in World Cup qualification, they're looking to use the Nations League as a pathway to their 2nd ever Gold Cup after having competed in 2019.
Great. Jaime, please, let's now continue. Position C2, joining Cuba in Group C.
Granada.
Yeah. Grenada, they remain in League B and they've won 6 Nations League matches since the official competition was launched.
Great. Jaime, por favor, la última esfera para confirmar quién irá con Guyana Francesa in Group D.
San Vicente y Granadinas.
San Vincent and the Grenadines, they qualified to the Gold Cup prelims in last season's Nations League. They were second in their group, now coached by former LA Galaxy Ezra Hedrington.
Perfect. Jaime, let's move along now to pot 3. Let's get the sphere that will go with Guyana and Puerto Rico in Group A in position 3.
Dominica.
All right, Dominica remains in League B after securing its status in 2024-2025, and they've won 5 Nations League matches in this competition.
Great. Jaime, moving along to the next sphere of pot 3, joining Guadeloupe and Bermuda in Group B, position B3.
Santa Lucia.
St. Lucia, they've never been to a Gold Cup, and now they're trying to make their way to their first ever one, using again the pathway of the Nations League. Stern John was their coach not too long ago.
Yeah,
but they
pretty
have
good
since
guy, top-class footballer. Yeah, but he's no longer with the setup.
parted ways with St. Lucia's national team recently.
Jaime, let's continue to find out who will join Cuba and Grenada in Group C, position 3 of that group.
San Kitts and Nevis.
St. Kitts and Nevis, they earned promotion back to League B in that 2024-2025 season.
So Jaime, with that, with this last sphere, we'll conclude pot 3, joining French Guiana, St. Vincent and the Grenadines in Group D, position 3.
Belice.
Just a confirmation, Belize, they won 4 out of their 4 games to win their group last season and win promotion to League B again.
So a very interesting group, with Belize. Competitive group, now competing back in League B. Thank you, Jaime. Gracias, Jaime. Billy, now your turn. Very important one, because you will conclude each of the groups. So please, let's start with mixing the spheres and getting the first one. This one will be going to Group A, position 4.
Cayman Islands.
Yeah, the Cayman Islands, they earned promotion to League B for the first time in 2024-2025 season.
They were a surprise of last season's Nations League.
Great team indeed that will now compete in League B. Billy, please do the honors to close Group B of League B, joining Guadeloupe, Bermuda, and St. Lucia.
Barbados.
So what do you know? Group B, League B, and a team that starts with a B, Barbados. That's a fun fact for the evening. Actually, the Barbados national team, they won their group last season. They've never never participated in a Gold Cup.
So maybe
All right, we'll see.
Maybe this year.
Thank you, Fernando. Billy, let's move along. 2 more spheres, and we conclude the League B. 16 teams drawn in 4 groups of 4. This one will go to Group C, position 4.
Bonaire.
Bonaire returns to League B after preserving its place in the division, and they've won 8 Nations League matches in the history of the competition.
And another fun fact, the last team to join Concacaf, the last association to join Concacaf, they did so officially in 2014.
Okay, Mr. Fun Fact. One
Great.
more.
Billy, last sphere of League B draw. This will go to Group D, position D4.
Saint Martin.
There we go, Saint Martin. Well, since we're on that road of when you joined CONCACAF game, they've They joined CONCACAF 24 years ago.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
That's one you would definitely take home and analyze after this.
Right, and now that we have come to League A, the final draw of the day, where both Jaime and Billy, they'll be assisting us.
That's right, Naraya. We're now going through 6 pots in total for League A. We have pot number 1, Costa Rica and Honduras. In pot 2, we have 2 Caribbean teams, very strong teams, Jamaica and Haiti. Pot number 3, Guatemala and Trinidad and Tobago. Pot 4, Curaçao, Suriname. Pot 5, Martinique, Nicaragua. And pot 6, El Salvador and Dominican Republic.
All right.
Two groups of 6. The top 2 qualified to meet the already qualified top 4 ranked teams in CONCACAF. The U.S., Canada, Mexico, and Panama in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, but it's about that time where we begin the draw.
It is.
All right. So Jaime, please, let's do the honors. League A draw for the 5th edition of the Concacaf Nations League. The first sphere will take position A1.
Costa Rica.
Right, Costa Rica, they returned to League A after reaching the quarterfinals in each of the last 2 Nations League editions. This team participated in every League A campaign since the competition's launch.
And they made it to the semifinals of the Nations Leagues in 2021. They expect to at least make it back into that stage as they start a new process with Fernando Batista as their head coach.
And that was the first edition of the Nations League Finals. Remember, great games. Jaime, please, let's confirm position B1.
Honduras.
La H, again, semifinalist as well in 2021. They are also starting a new process with Spaniard Jose Molina. They were the 3rd place in that competition over the Costa Rican national team. Honduras will be hitting Group B,
which advanced last season as well to the quarterfinals. They fall short against Mexico, but can remember those were exciting games. Jaime, let's move along now to pot 2. So this is where, the excitement starts.
Yeah.
Who will join Costa Rica in pot 2? Group A, position A2.
Haití.
All right, Haiti, they have been promoted and they return to League A. Of course, they were really, really good last season, so they get that promotion, and they've only lost 2 of their 20 Nations League matches.
Because of the Swiss format, A1 and A2 will meet on a head-to-head home and away series.
Yes.
That's correct. This is the beauty of the Swiss format. Positions 1 and 2 will play each other in home and away. Yep. Let's see who will go to position B2 with Honduras.
Jamaica.
The
Jamaica.
confirmation, Jamaica heading into Group B alongside Honduras. They'll be playing a home and away series with the Honduran national team. Jamaica quarterfinalist in 2025, semifinalist the season before. That should be an exciting matchup.
Again, because they were together as well in the last edition of the Nations
And
League.
their football continues to grow.
Jaime, let's move along now. Pot 3, position A3, joining Costa Rica and Haiti.
Trinidad y Tobago.
Yes, my country, Trinidad and Tobago. They return to League A for a 3rd consecutive edition of this competition. And just know we've scored 32 goals in Nations League play.
Great. Jaime, let's confirm the second sphere and the last one of pot 3. Who will join Honduras and Jamaica?
Guatemala.
There you have it. Guatemala, who just renewed Luis Fernando Tena as their manager after a solid Gold Cup last season that showed him making it all the way into the semifinals. Guatemala in the group with Honduras and Jamaica now.
All right. Jaime, muchas gracias. Billy, it's now your turn to conclude the second part of League A draw, so we can start mixing the spheres and we can confirm who will go to Group A, position 4.
Curaçao.
Curacao, having been promoted, returns to League A, and they've won 7 of their 18 Nations League matches.
Of course, the world discovered the blue wave at this year's World Cup with the Curacao national team.
All right, Billy, please confirm position B4, joining Honduras, Jamaica, and Guatemala.
Suriname.
There you have it. Suriname on the back of an intercontinental playoff and a solid World Cup qualification. They were also with the Guatemala in their qualification group for the World Cup and the Nations League as well. So you're starting to build a little classic here.
Correct. No, yeah, definitely, that's for sure. Billy, spot number 5, Group A will be going, the first sphere will go to Group A, position 5.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua returns to League A after completing in the League A group stage in 2024-2025, and they have 13 wins in this competition. 13, Fernando.
There you go, Miss Facts for the night.
He's palming it off on me now.
Billy, please confirm the last and second and last sphere of pot 5. This will go to Group B.
Martinique.
Martinique, a mainstay in League A since the first season of the Nations League. 3-time CFU champions, they'll be going to Group B.
All right, so sadly, we're coming to the end of the draw. Billy, please do the honors.
El Salvador is in that little bowl over there, Billy, so make sure you do it right. I don't know which way is right, actually, but you tell me. That's my country, by the way.
Dominican Republic.
All right, Dominican Republic having been promoted, they will be competing in League A for the first time after getting that promotion.
All right, so with that, we conclude the first group of League A. Billy, this one will be the last sphere of the draw, going to position 6 of Group B. Fernando.
There we have it.
El Salvador.
El Salvador, team coached by Bolillo Gomez, back in League A after winning promotion. They'll be facing on a home and away with Martinique, who they've also seen recently in Nations League competition.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Fernando.
So there we have it. We have concluded the draws for all 3 leagues. Pedro, we're ready to review the results.
Of course, please. We'll start with groups in League C, Montserrat, Montserrat, Turks and Caicos, British Virgin Islands. Group B, Antigua and Barbuda, Aruba, and Anguilla. Group C, San Martin, Bahamas, and U.S. Virgin Islands. Moving to League B, Group A, Guyana, Puerto Rico, Dominica, Cayman Islands. Group B, Guadeloupe, Bermuda, St. Lucia, and Barbados. Group C, Cuba, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Bonaire. Group D, French Guiana, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Belize, and San Martin. Finally, for the 2 groups on League A, we'll start with Group A, Costa Rica, Haiti, Trinidad and Tobago, Curacao, Nicaragua, and the Dominican Republic. Group B, Honduras, Jamaica, Guatemala, Suriname, Martinique, and finally, El Salvador.
So here we are on a more relaxed setting after that tense draw. I hope your national team got what you wanted for them. Well, now, Jaime, that we've completed the draw. Hemos completado ya el sorteo, Jaime. ¿Qué es lo que resaltas de la Liga A y los 2 grupos? What do you make out of whatever happened there in League A?
Bueno, definitivamente interesante. El grupo A, un grupo que tiene 2 equipos recientemente que estuvieron en la cita mundialista. Y el grupo B, un grupo donde va a haber muchos clásicos centroamericanos. Así que va a estar muy interesante.
So he's saying Group A, couple of teams that have been in World Cup competition recently, and in Group B, there's a lot of classics over there in Central America. You might end up having an El Salvador, Honduras, or El Salvador, Guatemala. It's going to be fascinating.
All right, well, I'll take that question to Billy now. Just your quick comments when you saw that group.
It's interesting, to say the least. For me, I'm looking to see Turks and Caicos out there going in Group C, Group A, to play Montserrat and British Virgin Island. It's usually a good battle, so I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, how the coach is going to set up the teams, and what's going to happen. So,
yeah,
amazing.
Remember in League A, 2 groups of 6, the top 2 make it to the quarterfinals, where Panama, Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. are waiting as the top-ranked teams
Yes.
in the region. Now, Jaime, pasemos ahora al grupo, a la Liga B. Now we move on to League B. What stands out in that draw? ¿Qué es lo que poder resaltar de la Liga B y el sorteo que hemos tenido?
Bueno, definitivamente son varios grupos que están muy bien balanceados en temas futbolísticos. Esto viene muy bien a estas selecciones porque necesitan jugar. Al final, si tú quieres crecer en el fútbol, necesitas jugar. Y es muy importante hacerlo.
Very balanced group
Yeah.
as far as competition goes. A lot of teams spread out, and the groups actually seem to have been settled in a way that are, the teams are going to be really competitive against each other.
Let me see if Billy agrees with that. Do you think it's balanced?
I do think it's really balanced, to be fair. But after the World Cup, I'm excited to see what the coach is going to,
True.
the setup of the teams and how they're going to play, After the World Cup, I'm sure every team is expired to get to that level. But before you get to that level, you have to play the Nations League. So let's see what the team's going to come out.
Yeah.
So lastly, Jaime, we move on to League C. There's 9 teams spread in 3 groups of 3. Teams that are in need of competing to improve. Son equipos que están necesitados en la Liga C de competencia para poder mejorar, para abonar a su desarrollo.
Sí, totalmente de acuerdo. Y aquí me uno a las palabras de Billy en su momento, que estos equipos también buscan que el mundo vea sus talentos jóvenes. Y eso se hace en el campo de juego. Así que, y el hecho de que puedan ascender a una Liga B tiene mucho mérito para ellos de cara a cohesionarse como grupo y como equipo.
Yeah.
Well, adding on to what Billy was saying before, Jaime adds that the showcase that it provides, the league or Nations League provides to young talent in this national teams will allow for a lot of players to maybe use it as a trampoline for development, individual and collectively as well.
That's right.
That's true. And Billy, one of the things about this competition is youngsters are hungry, and they're hungry for the next opportunity. And let's just say in League C to, of course, elevate themselves to League B and League A. Any of the teams that you've seen in League C that we really must watch out for?
Yeah. For me, I think our cousin island, the Bahamas, we have to watch out for them because they usually have some good talents.
Yes.
And when we talk about young talents, we have to talk about Turks and Caicos, because a couple years ago we bring a 14-year-old as a goalkeeper in the men's team to play. And this year, I've seen Coach Aaron working with another youngsters, Alex Garland. So a couple of years it was Sammy Harvey, and this year maybe it might be another youngster. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. So I think the Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Island, British Virgin Island, you can't sleep on them as well. They really play hard, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I'm also really excited too. But I want to thank Pedro, Jaime, and Billy for joining us today. Well, for more news and details regarding the Concacaf Nations League, please visit concacaf.com and follow us at Concacaf Nations League on your favorite social media platform.
We look forward to seeing the region's best talent gather at this year's Concacaf Nations League. They will be competing for places in the Concacaf Nations League final. It should be an exciting season, Mariah.
Yeah, and of course, we look forward to seeing the region's best national teams compete for a place in the Concacaf Nations League finals.
There you have it. Thank you all for joining us today. We'll see you when the action begins
In September.
in September.